Hello everyone, Crow here, and I'm back with another pickups video. Sometime after my last pickups video, my wife did buy a modest collection of games from various places, and I just haven't had the time to actually make another pickups video. That, and I've been kind of sick. I'm still kind of coughing, but I'll try to make it through this video without coughing. First thing I want to point out is at Goodwill. My wife found this plug and play. Now, I'm not normally a big fan of plug and plays, but this is one I kind of wanted to get. I almost paid the regular price of $20 for this, but this was at Goodwill in the box. I've thrown away the box, but it's kind of just tossed in the box. It was obviously used for $7. I've tested it out. It works. It's got Pac-Man and a whole slew of other games on it. I just like the way this thing is laid out, like a little mini arcade control panel. The control stick actually twists, and I don't know what game on here utilizes the twisting joystick. But what I like about this is when you turn it on, the insert coin, the 25-cent coin thing lights up, and that's actually the menu button on this thing as well. So yeah, this is one of the few plug and plays I was actually interested in, and I did play Pac-Man on this for a little while. Good stuff here. Goodwill, we found this Donkey Kong set of bongos. I think I have another set of bongos. This was like $3.99, so I have two sets of bongos now. I do have Donkey Kong 1 and 2, and I believe I do have Jungle Beat as well, so I could put these to good use. During that trip to Goodwill, I also did buy one other thing, and I'll save that for the end of this video because I cannot pick it up and show you in front of the camera. On a separate trip to Goodwill, my wife picked up this Triple Play 2010, not 2010, yeah, 2000 for the PlayStation. That would be really weird if they were coming out with PlayStation games in 2010. You know, it may still be, I don't know. I know at the dollar store, she actually picked up some games at the dollar store, and these games were $1, despite what it says on the price. Looks like Board Game Classics for the Game Boy Advance. This is an interesting one. Gauntlet and Rampart for the Game Boy Advance. These are still sealed, not open. Texas Hold'em Poker for the Game Boy Advance. Also, Rubik's World for the Nintendo DS. And Hotel Dusk Room 215, which is a game she actually wanted, and I think she bought it for her sister way back when. The DS was actually sort of newish. This was at the dollar store. There we go, coughing. See, this bunch of stuff, let's see here. I want to say this came from Play and Trade. I'm not 100% certain. Final Fantasy 8. I believe this is an extra copy. You know what it is? I think these were just laying around, and we rediscovered them, or something like that. They just wound up in a new pile. Rayman, Greatest Hits, Spyro the Dragon, Greatest Hits, and Hot Shots Golf. Not the Greatest Hits, actually. But this case really needs a new case. These all seem like they came from Goodwill. Now that I'm looking at them. Let's see here. These came from either Play. Now I've already taken all the stickers and everything. I've even cataloged these things, so I really don't have a clue as to where they came from. Everything in this pile either came from Play and Trade or Disc Replay. Basketball, which I thought for the Atari 2600, which I thought I didn't have, but I actually did have, but I don't have this label variation. So I think I have the picture label variation, and this is just the text label variation. Let's see here. Yeah, I believe this came from Play and Trade. Golf for the Virtual Boy. It's complete in box with a manual, and it even has the tiny little cover for the the thing. Not too many Virtual Boy games to collect, so if I see, well, I didn't see it, but if they're a decent price, and again, I don't know, how much it's actually, I don't remember how much it's actually cost. I think it was like $7. Pick them up if I don't have them. I think every single NES game I'm about to show you was a 99 cents. Yeah, I know that for sure these NES games came from Play and Trade. They were all 99 cents each, and they all buy two, get one free. So we have Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf, Bandai Golf, Challenge Pebble Beach, Kings of the Beach, that's volleyball, Heavy Shreddin', Golf Grand Slam, Jack Nicklaus, Greatest 18 Holes of Major Golf Championship or something like Championship Golf. I actually thought I had this one, I didn't. Akari Warriors, Wayne Gretzky Hockey, which I was surprised. I didn't know Wayne Gretzky had a game on the NES. Little League Baseball Championship Series. Interesting. You know, it's funny, Little League Baseball on the NES, that would have to look a lot like Major League Baseball on the NES. The characters are so tiny. Flight of the Intruder. We have Air Fortress, Chess Master, and The Hunt for Red October. And then we have a couple of Nintendo 64 games. These were all from Play and Trade. I don't think these were $1 each, but but again, it was the same deal: buy three, get one; buy two, get one free. Ready to Rumble Boxing 2, F1 Pole Position 64, and even though I've cleaned this cartridge up, it is still so discolored and dirty. It's weird. It's discolored where there weren't stickers. If you can see that. Razor Freestyle Scooter, which is interesting because when I was looking this game up, apparently this was only a rental-only game at Blockbuster. And Pokemon Stadium. And the last thing from the Play and Trade, this was actually $5, and I was like, get it, because I saw this game at Video Games, etc., except there was a lot more, but I really was interested in this game, and that is 3 Dirty Doors for the Sega Saturn. Now, there was one game that I ordered online for my Commodore 64, and it's funny, it's a game that Destructive is actually going to send me to, but I actually ordered this before I told them to send me the stuff. I'm doing a trade with them, but this is included in that as well, and that is Le Mans for the Commodore 64, one of my favorite games for the Commodore 64, so I had to hunt this copy down as soon as I got a Commodore 64. One more thing, actually there's 2 more things, but the last thing is going to be a bunch of items in a separate video after this one. Pause the video and I'll show you the last thing I picked up. Alright, we're back again, and I'm pointing at the thing we just picked up, and that's found this CD stand at Goodwill. If you may have noticed where I was usually filming, there was more empty space in the shelves, and that's because I'd actually managed to free up some room in there. I was really running out of room back there, so I rearranged some stuff. We got this CD shelf at Goodwill for $20. It was really quite funny because it was all the way out in Naperville, and I barely fit it in my car. That was an adventure getting this in my car. I got a pretty small car. I thought it would fit with the seats folded down, and it didn't. And I just managed to barely squeeze this in there. As you can see, I've put my Odyssey 2 games in there, and at the bottom there, I've got the CDI games. But the nice thing about this is it's got the glass shells. I mean, it's not perfect. There's some nicks in it and whatnot, but spin this around here, and I've put my Jaguar games, 32X games, and Xbox games in here. I'm already running out of room for the Xbox games, but hopefully I'm not picking up too many Xbox games anytime soon. So, like I said, there's one more thing I want to show, but it deserves a separate video, so I'm going to put that video up after this one. Until then, I'll see you all next time. Bye.
So with that, and my part-time job, we'll get by.
We'll be selling plasma.